Hello, I'm today here with Hans-Georg Kumpfmüller, CEO of the business unit Sensors and Communication of Siemens. Hello, Mr. Kumpfmüller. How was the instrumentation and analytical business last year for Siemens? Because we want to know a little bit more how Siemens is doing in the US and what is the outlook for this year?
Yeah, last year we had a very fantastic year, especially in the area of instrumentation and analytics globally, but also here in the United States we were very successful, especially in the area of level radar, for instance, in the area of process analytics, and here I have to mention the gas chromatographs, where we have a big success. We also see that the economy last year was very nice to us, and therefore also the project activity globally and in the United States were very nice. For this year, we try to continue our business. We think the growth rates of last year will not be repeated this year, unfortunately.
Okay, I see your point. And please tell us more about the innovations this year, because what are you going to launch, what are you going to develop in your core business?
Yeah, last year we have launched I would say at least 2 blockbusters. We enlarged our portfolio widely with a new pressure transmitter. We call it C-Trans P500, which is very high accuracy, and we think also is the fastest pressure transmitter on the market. And we have launched the first 77 gigahertz radar on the market, where it gives a really leading edge to the radar technology of Siemens. This year we have also planned 3 major innovations, and this will be in the area of flow, in the area of analytics, as well as in the area of dynamics.
Okay, that sounds to me these devices are sophisticated. And how does Siemens educate customers by example on these analytical equipment?
Yeah, this is a very good point, because only customers which are well educated can also use all the advantages of our devices. So we have in the States, we have 3 major training centers, one in Houston, one in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, and one in Springhouse, where we can train our customer hands-on training, over-the-shoulder training. But recently we have also installed and equipped a big truck. We call it our mobile showcase, where we have installed there all of our instrumentation devices, analytical devices, as well as our DCS control system, PCS7, and we run with the truck to every site in the country and can now make training, customer training on site, and teach our customers how to maintain and how to set up the devices.
That sounds like a powerful training program for end users and for sure makes it easier to understand this high sophisticated technology. This conservative water market will equipped with sophisticated instruments technology. This is driven by environmental changes and regulations. What could be the future of the smart water metering here in the US?
Yeah, as you said already, the water metering market is a very conservative market, today dominated by more or less mechanical meters. But since years now, magnetic meters are proven in use in this market, and since we can now also run these mag meters with batteries with a lifetime of 5 until 8 years, the time is now coming to change from mechanical meters, to electrical meters, and we see now a change in the market of demand from mechanical meters to mag meters, battery driven. We expect here a quite significant growth rate in the United States.
Okay, that sounds interesting and impressive. The battery lifetime of more than 5 years sounds very, very practical. Environmental pollution is another hot topic. Today, crude oil is often transported in long pipelines from production to a refinery or industry. Does Siemens offer solutions to control these pipelines, to control in an early case if there's any pollution, to detect it and do something against that?
Yeah, here we are very well established in this market. We have, in the middle of 2005, we have acquired a company here in the States called Controlotron, which are specialized in the area of leakage detection. This is a clamp-on technology, and the beauty of this technology is we can not only detect that there is a leakage in the pipeline, we can also very precise detect where in this total pipeline, the length, the leakage does occur. Within a few hundred meters, we can exactly measure where the leakage occurs. So this, if you imagine such a pipeline is thousands of miles long, this is a very important and necessary feature.
Okay, that sounds good for retrofit application because it's clamping on existing pipelines is very healthy and prevents pollution disasters. The industrial emission is another area of pollution. What could be the solution to minimize pollution and greenhouse gases? Does your analytical group offer solutions for such applications?
Yeah, we have in our portfolio a breadth of analyzers, continuous analyzers, but also gas chromatographs, which are specialized on emissions. We have so-called subject matter experts, which understand the current legal regulatory laws, and we have also experts how to install this equipment at customer sites. So normally we go to our customer together with the equipment and offer a solution where we measure exactly the emissions on their site, and then can also consult the customers what to do, what are the root causes of the emissions on their site.
Okay, that sounds really good and helpful. If we leave now the area of field devices, if we go to the area of configuration and installation, so field instruments must be integrated into control systems, and the device itself needs to be configured. So industry end users are demanding one common solution for the configuration of field instruments and DCS system. Last November at the NAMUR General Assembly in Germany, there was a presentation on the newly established field device integration, short form FDI. This FDI group has been developed now the first tools. What is the current status of FDI developments, because Siemens is part of this group?
Yeah, as you know, there was in the past quite confusion on the market because there were, I would say, two camps of suppliers, one offering a so-called descriptive language called EDDL, and another camp was offering and supporting FTT, which is a more programmed interface to field devices. So there was big confusion on the market, and also it was very complicated to get the right field device integration tools, and especially for the maker of instrumentation, it was a really burden to support all these various tools. Since last year we presented this to NAMUR, and this year we have founded the so-called FDI Corporation, which is a limited liability company. It consists out of the 5 foundations. And this legal entity, FDI Corporation, has the task to develop a common technology platform. It's called FDI, which combines the best of both worlds, EDD as well on FTT. This was founded in September. It is supported by all major DCS suppliers and also instrumentation vendors. So for the first time in the history now, we have one technology which supports all DCS systems, which makes it much easier for all instrumentation suppliers to support field device integration.
Okay, so that means you really have something for end users, make their life easier to do one common configuration on field devices and DCS systems. And now we are short on time. Please, short answer. What is the Siemens commitment? So what you are going to do in the near future with FDI?
Yeah, of course, Siemens was one of the drivers to reach this agreement in the industry. And of course, we are very heavily committed to support FDI. We expect that when the specification is ready, FDI will also deliver some integration tools. And when these are ready, I think end of this year, beginning of next year, we are also committed to use this technology in our instrumentation as well in our DCS system.
Okay, fantastic news for the end users, makes their life easier, and I think good news for the industry because there is real progress on configuration and integration. So, Mr. Kumpfmüller, thank you for this conversation. Thank you for your time and being here.
Thank you.
So I'm speaking with Hans-Georg Kumpfmüller of Siemens about future developments in process automation business with strong focus on analytical business here in the US.